This is the journal where it all began. During my preteen years, magic or secret diaries became very popular amongst girls my age. With movies such as The Barbie Diaries from Mattel and toys like the Password Journal from Girls Tech, companies were able to really promote the idea of young girls journaling and keeping a secret diary. Looking back to it, it seems kind of funny. I mean, how many scandalous secrets does a 10-year-old need to hide anyway? However, it also sparks a certain kind of melancholy. The secrets or problems I thought I had when I was 10 years old are obviously incomparable to the ones adults in the real world have, to the ones I myself had to overcome at just 18 years old. But it really puts everything into perspective. Although I got my first diary when I was younger, my first entries are from 2012. 12-year-old me was going through the typical struggles of any other girl that age. She had goals for the year. She had friend drama. 12-year-old me also went through a really, really rough time by the end of the year. Since during summer camp, I broke my leg and ended up wearing a cast for 3 full months. It wasn't until summer of 2013, a whole year after my accident, that I got back to the point where I was originally at. But honestly, it was worth it, since summer of 2013 was one of the best summers of my life. Because of this, and the transition into high school, I honestly had no time for journaling. It wasn't until 2014 that I kind of went back to it. But again, so much was happening around me that my mind was focused somewhere else. However, 2015 was a definite landmark in my journaling journey, since it was the year when I got this. A lot of things made 2015 a special year. In Latin American culture, your quinceañera, or your 15-year-old birthday, is considered your transition into womanhood. Because of this, it's typical for people to throw huge parties when the date comes. A lot of my friends did so, and my year was full of great experiences. This whole tradition made my class become closer with each other, and I became friends with people whom I never thought I would, and finally felt a sense of belonging in my school. Because of my newfound friendships, I ended up getting really involved with my school's Catholic community and started becoming more and more aware of my own spirituality. Most of my journal entries from this time tie back to this topic. Overall, I felt like things were finally stable. They were going well, and I was really happy. I was thinking a lot about life and just meaning in general. And my journal was an incredible source of support at the moment of developing my ideas and finding myself in my thoughts. This continued in 2016, and my journal kept being a great source of relief and inspiration in a time when the reality of college applications and the what is going to happen after this started to hit everyone. Everything changed in September of 2016, and it wasn't until November of that year that I was able to sit down and explain everything that had been going on. From the great experiences of my summer to the crazy ride that was moving to a different country and living with a host family. 2016 meant the realization of dreams I had since I was 12.
Stay right there.
But it also introduced me to the challenges of loneliness and independency. Although I didn't write extremely frequently, those times that I did, I really put my heart out there.
Oh my God.
From writing about my day-to-day life to commenting about the culture shocks that I overcame when moving. My entries from 2016 and 2017 were my introduction to a very genuine and candid type of writing I had never explored before. The type of writing that helps you understand the things that you thought had no way of explaining, that helps you organize your ideas and concerns when nothing seems to have a place. Even if I sometimes think that my actual journaling process started more recently, this project actually allowed me to gain a new perspective on the topic. We forget that some things meant the world to us. And when I read back and get a glimpse of my life in 2012, 2014, I can still see and relate to the young Francesca writing about it. Her issues were just as valid as my issues right now. And as embarrassing as some of the things I wrote may feel, I'm actually incredibly lucky of having this archive of thoughts and personal growth to look back to and see how far I've come.